What's up everyone, it's Derek from Crash here, and welcome to my first ever video log. What's going on everyone, it's Derek from Crash. Second video log? Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome to a brand new, annual, somewhat of a tradition, video. Fine, I've done this before. So today's video is going to be a little different from what I normally do. If you guys are frequent flyers, thank you. You notice I basically post a lot of gameplay footage, tips, tricks, walkthroughs, cool stuff. I think it's cool stuff. But today I'm going to do a little vlog here. I don't normally do those things every once in a great moon, I guess. But who knows? There's a lot of stuff that's been going on lately in the industry, and maybe I've been thinking of a way just to kind of communicate opinions, thoughts, things that I think about in regards to certain topics, and who knows, maybe this will be a thing down the road. But for now, today I want to talk about Bethesda and their recent news where they're going to actually hold their own E3 press conference, which when I first heard that, I'm like, really? You haven't done that yet? But yeah, this is the first time they're going to be doing something like that. So that is the first clue as to what they're bringing to the table. The fact that they want to have a press conference of their own tells you they have some big stuff planned, or they should. Why would you go to all that trouble, you know? But today's video is going to be kind of me talking about what I think they're going to bring to the table. I know there's been a lot of stuff out there, so here's my opinions on the matter. I mean, first up, the biggest reason that they may be having their own press conference is Fallout 4. I mean, it's one of those things where we know it's coming at some point, so why not announce it at E3? I mean, it's the biggest stage that games can be on. Why would you not do it there? I mean, back in, I think it was 2008, I remember Todd Howard took the stage at the Microsoft press conference to show off Fallout 3. People were blown away by that. It was just insane. So the fact is now they don't need Microsoft or Sony to kind of support them. They can do their own thing at their own press conference. So plus over all the years, I mean, we've seen leaks, rumors, mostly rumors. We know the game exists. We just don't know in what capacity or how far along it is. But I mean, if you look back at Bethesda Game Studios, not the publisher, their history, you kind of see a pattern forming of their major, I guess you could call it, two core franchises. You have Fallout, and you also have Elder Scrolls. So, I mean, I did a little back searching here, and Elder Scrolls Morrowind, Oblivion. That one actually came out in 2007, which kind of surprised me because the following year, in 2008, we had Fallout 3. Kind of mind-blowing when you think about it. Two huge games releasing a year after one another. And, I mean, Bethesda Game Studios is one place. Regardless, if you look at Fallout 3, which released in 2008, they had a couple years of actually really great DLC content, if you ask me. And then in 2011, you have Skyrim. Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim come out, and there's a 3-year gap there pretty much. Obviously they supported it with some great DLC, and by my calculations they're running a little late for Fallout 4, as we'll call it. Technically, if you're sticking to the plan, it should have been out last year, 2014. But I mean, there you go. It seems like they first do Oblivion, then they do Fallout 3, and then they do Skyrim, so it looks like they're alternating franchises here. So if we're sticking to that pattern, it's a no-brainer. It's got to be Fallout 4. And then couple that with the fact that, you know, we have the leaks a couple years ago about Bethesda's looking at MIT, all these places in Massachusetts. You can kind of start to piece together a few things here. And then, you know, just the amazing amount of rumors and hoaxes. And I mean, last year alone, for example, someone actually created a website and the internet exploded. They were freaking out about, oh, this is the countdown to Fallout 4's announcement, or this is Bethesda's deal. We're going to hear about Fallout. And turns out it was a hoax. Just nothing to do with Fallout at all. a big giant hoax. That was fun. So while Fallout 4 seems to be the obvious choice for a press conference, you can't have a press conference and just show one game. Or I guess maybe in Fallout's case you can, but if you're going to have it for an hour and a half, you got to fill it with other content. And as we know, Bethesda Softworks is a pretty big company, owned by actually ZeniMax Online. They have a host of games that they could bring out to this thing. So here's a couple more quickie predictions for you. Arcane Studios, better known as the Dishonored guys, they've been quiet for a few years now. Actually, last year, I believe we had a rumored screenshot appear online of Dishonored 2. Would that surprise anyone at this point? No. Would it be welcome? Yes. I'm ready for more Dishonored. I would be very surprised if Arcane wasn't part of the show, showing off Dishonored 2 on next-gen systems, snazzy-looking new engine, maybe a new protagonist. I'm not, honestly, not even spoiler-related, story-related from Dishonored 1. I mean, I don't know where they could go with Dishonored 2. There's just so many places. The world that they created for Dishonored is just absolutely beautiful. Love it. There's so many ways that they could take the game franchise in, and that's a great thing for sure. So definitely expect Dishonored 2 in some form there. Another one, Battlecry. It was announced last summer, I believe, at E3 or maybe a little before E3. It's by the guys down in Austin. Looks like it's like a PC game. It's online. It's a kind of an online brawler almost. It looks like. There's still a lot we don't know about it because after the initial announcement, they kind of went quiet on it. There's a beta coming this year, so I would expect definitely to see more Battlecry there. And then the other big one is id Software. For those of you who don't know, id Software, they kind of did little games. I don't know if you heard Doom, original Wolfenstein, all those first-person shooters that kind of made first-person shooters what they are today. They're working on Doom 4. How do we know this? If you picked up a copy of Wolfenstein last year, great game by the way, they included a beta access for Doom 4. So, plus they've been working on Doom for forever, it seems. The last game they released was Rage, and that was a long time ago. So they've been plugging away at this for a good long while. If they didn't have anything to show, I would be really shocked. So I would at least expect to see some sort of trailer, maybe some gameplay, beta news, beta news for sure. Outside of that, they could definitely have some prizes. Picture this. They get through all of their press conference, all of the games they show, it's fantastic, and then they have their one more thing moment that Ubisoft loves to do. Wouldn't it be cool and completely mind-blowing if they cut to black, everyone thinks it's over, and then the theme from Skyrim kind of works its way up a little bit, louder and louder, and suddenly you see a date, or not really a date, but you see a title screen for the next Elder Scrolls game. That would blow people away. Obviously, Fallout would come before a new Elder Scrolls game, so wouldn't expect to see any sort of gameplay, any sort of anything. It's just kind of a long-term tease, like, hey, expect a new Elder Scrolls game on next-gen systems. Something like that, and then obviously a coming soon, and that would blow people away. It'd be really cool, but I'm not sure they would do that because, in retrospect, it may take some thunder away from Fallout 4, if that's even possible. People would be like, whoa, wait, there's a new Elder Scrolls game coming soon, and that would be kind of what everyone talks about. I don't think they'd want to do that, but yeah, just a cool moment, something to think about. Other quickie things, I think you might see some Elder Scrolls Online gameplay, considering it's coming out for PlayStation 4 soon-ish. I don't know. Maybe Xbox One? I can't remember off the top of my head. You could do the research on that one. I'll leave it up to you. But yeah, expect, I don't know, some console gameplay, maybe some DLC news for the title overall, new stuff coming. Something small like that. But yeah, I think overall the focus is going to be on Fallout 4. And personally, I cannot wait to see that. It's been a long time coming. Fallout 3 was great. I'm ready for more. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Bethesda has up their sleeves. So it's a long ways away, but it gives you something to think about. What do you guys think? Is there something you definitely want to see? Something you definitely don't want to see? What do you think Bethesda has planned for this thing? I'm just glad that they're jumping into the E3 press conference ring. Gives us something else to talk about as well. Hopefully, just another EA doesn't go the whole, hey, this is pre-concept news. This is alpha build, you know. I mean, it's nice to see all that stuff, but I mean, so much can change with a game before it's, you know, you're just doing concept stuff. That's great, but it doesn't really do anything for me. Just something on the side. Yeah, let me know what you think about Bethesda, and thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, let me know in the comments. You know, like, subscribe, do whatever you need to do, because I don't know, if you guys like this, maybe I'll do some more stuff in the future. I got plenty of topics I can talk about. So until then, have a great day, guys.